It is.
Hey.
It is Wednesday.
It
is time for Great Ace Attorney on a Wednesday. It really should be Tuesdays, like
Maybe.
TGAA Tuesdays.
True.
And then when we start playing Factorio, it's Factorio Fridays.
Mm.
And we'll shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. Shake it up.
You can do some shaking.
A little alliteration.
Have you seen the assembly line meme that's been going around?
No, I have not.
Okay,
Hi, Angelo. How's it going?
I have a question.
Uh-oh, what's up?
Are we actually here? I'm looking on the stream and it doesn't look like we're here.
We're
no,
here?
it was my fault. My bad. My stream froze, or I accidentally paused it. Okay, we're good.
I was like, we're here. I see us. I promise.
I see it too. We're good. That was a me, the rare me technical problem.
I know, it's definitely usually me. Like 99% of the time it's me.
I mean, you're also like the main engine for the stream. I think the streamer is most liable to technical problems simply because there's so much that needs to go right for the stream to happen.
Right.
And it's all on their computer and OBS and Twitch and stuff.
But also the rule of scuff.
Very true.
It's not a stream if there's not some scuff.
Every stream is a technical alpha.
It's true. But hello, how I have clearly forgotten how to talk. Just 100% forgotten how to talk. It's gonna be great because we're doing a visual novel, everybody. Yeah!
And tragically, I don't think I have that many lines again. I'll have lines
again?
once we go to court.
I'm about to like
court is
make
where
you
I
voice
get all the
Iris.
lines. Like, we have a problem. Sholmes is taking a nap.
He is napping.
And
on the job.
We're not gonna see like Barak or cool witnesses or the jury until we get to trial, and we're not at trial yet.
Well,
so it's just you, Susato, Iris, and like a random
Gina.
police officer, maybe.
Maybe Gina.
I mean, you know, that's still another stacked in your favor.
I know. I think you should voice Iris. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
No.
I'll stop.
Look,
but,
I'll be overwhelmed with work once we get to trial. There's a lot of characters there, and I feel like I'm going to be voicing all of them. Don't
I definitely
worry.
will make you work hard during the trial. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You're just here for the flavor text for now, I guess.
Yeah, today I'm resting, prepping, getting ready for next week, because that's where it's my turn to suffer.
Trial. Oh yeah, because we got to do the investigation now, huh?
Oh yeah.
Because we're headed back to the pawnbrokers.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm gonna load the game and introduce myself here.
All right. Before we start immediately, one quick question. Not as invested as last time. What's your favorite blood type?
I don't have one. Maybe AB.
Okay.
Just because they're everything. O's pretty good too, though. O is doing a lot of work out there.
It is. It's very useful.
It's doing all the hard work.
Yeah.
I always forget what, like, the traits are supposed to be for blood types.
I don't think I ever knew.
Really? Ooh, we can research that. No, we'll do it on an ad break.
Fair.
But hi everybody, I'm Ascella Vivace, Magical Idol, and I am here with Exception.
Hello, I'm Exception from Internet Television. I'm providing voices, emotional support, and in return I win Oscars.
Mostly emotional support and Oscars.
Mostly emotional support and Oscars.
Yeah.
Today, at least, it's mostly emotional support. There's not a lot of I've been typecasted, and none of the possible like roles are available today for me.
I see first. Hi Konaki. Hello. Yeah, no, I just keep having all of the parts, and we'll try to get you a police officer in there or something, a body, as it were.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find a bobber in there.
Just one or two.
Fish for
maybe
one.
a random passerby. Maybe the JoJo's character will show back up.
Maybe the random bard looking jester or Popeye.
Yeah,
from...
what was up with that guy? Is there like more to that person? That those people just showed up for 2 seconds and left? Like, what was up with that?
We don't got much left in the game, so yeah, we show up.
Risha, I hope you're feeling better. Risha is sick. Stream goes out to Risha for the emotional support.
I mean, like, it's gotta be like a Chekhov's gun kind of situation. Why would they put 2 random, entirely rendered and animated individuals if they weren't gonna do anything with them? That's
very true. Excuse me. Also, my voice is like having problems today, so we'll see how this goes. Oh my gosh, and my nose is running? What is wrong with me? I am allergic to where I live. Just desperately allergic to where I live. Oh, injects this stream directly into my sick body. Oh no. Okay.
Are we like that? Are we like a humidifier? Are we?
Maybe so.
Are we improving your sinuses there, Risha?
Risha's got like it's like a neti pot. Like, just apply the shelves directly to your sinuses.
Well, we're gonna be operating with a lot of liquids today, so it's appropriate.
I see. Okay. Is it mostly blood? Okay, I'm done. Let's start playing. Get into it. I'm very nervous. We're back.
We're back.
It's the 16th. It's 1:26 p.m. It's been like 12 hours since craziness went down.
That is true.
It's been like 12 hours. There's a broken lamp here. I see that. So that's one hint as to what may have occurred. Definitely have to make sure we inspect that. All right. And as Exception said before you came in, Risha, Exception has like probably no lines this time. So
yeah,
no, exactly.
It's tragic. There's probably an officer around, I hope.
Wait, did you get a sub
actually
again?
Gregson might be around. What?
Did you get a sub again?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Well, but you used the emote.
It's the same one from last week. Yeah, it happened last week. Remember, Kit showed up and.
All right. Yeah. Okay, I was just making sure that because what I meant to do earlier, I need to talk about this for a second. What I meant to do was move that emote to the free slots. So that you can always use it and no one has to pay $7.99 for a stupid sub to me, because nobody's gonna pay that much for a sub to me. Like,
it costs $7.99. I thought it cost $6.
No, they changed it. They changed it to $6, and then they were like, "Oh, if you do it on mobile, now it's $7.99."
Well, then don't do it on mobile.
I know, but like most people are watching on their phones and stuff, probably. So I don't know. Ain't nobody gonna subscribe to me at that amount. So I think I was pushing it at anything over like $1. But
speaking of emotes, I've got like 2 new ones today.
Did you? That's exciting.
Yeah.
Did you upload them?
I did. The problem with me being one member of a conglomerate and not using my business account for random shenanigans is that I don't have access to them on my personal account. Because like it's either a follower emote, which you can't use on any other channel, or it's a subscriber emote, and I'm not gonna pay $6 to get $3.
Hold on, I got this. Hold on, I got this. I think.
Don't you dare!
Let me try this. Let me try something. We're doing a little science. We're just doing some freaking science. Hold on. I said pause. Oh. I'm a suggested channel. That's exciting. Okay.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It means that when I go to internet TV right now, I
yes,
I
you
see
are.
me playing on your screen.
Because a lot of people here are from me as well, so I'm like, I should make it easy for them to find me.
I can't use my Prime sub. I was gonna use my Prime sub. I guess I used it already this month. Shoot. Alright, I tried. I was gonna go use the Prime sub and sub, but alas. Okay. Anyway, guys, it's the Great Ace Attorney. As we all know, spoilers. Oh shoot! Hold on.
You gotta pin a spoiler.
I gotta pin a spoiler alert. This is the last case of the first game of TGAA. Please tread carefully. They keep killing, but no, I can't say killing on, I'll get like banned. They keep pew-pewing people in here. There. Pinned until the end of the stream. There we go. Okay, very good. Oh god, we've had no music! I'm so sorry. Okay. Here we are again at the scene of the crime.
Lines immediately!
Immediately! Now to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Now we have music, thank God. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please?
What is it now? You should go home and get some rest. Practice self-care.
Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers.
Your ladyship!
Oh my god.
Wow!
Very carefully.
I don't believe it! How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragamuffin to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is.
Oh, okay. I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend, again, designed to relieve fatigue. This is going to be the exact same exchange.
This is how Iris got her doctorate license. She made, like, herbal teas.
Glug, glug.
Lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes, yes, I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship.
Wow. Okay. Would it be all right if we investigated the scene of the crime then?
Do as you please.
Oh, okay.
You know where it happened? Through that door behind the counter.
Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windibank and Gina.
Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then.
Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector?
If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap things up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it.
Wow.
But there are so many articles to go through, it's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock.
Hi, Spud. How's it going?
Whoa.
Hello, hello. Enjoy your
Thank you very much.
relaxingness.
Hey, Gregson was just talking about getting good sleep as well. He approves of your actions.
Everybody but me is getting good sleep. What's up with that?
You gotta get the thing. You gotta get the sleepification machine.
I gotta get the tea. Iris's tea.
Which is a problem, because there's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently.
Oh, another case. Oh God. Are we gonna
He
get
mentioned
involved in
this
that one
before
too?
vaguely. Remember when he originally came to the place while the JoJo character was judging? He was like, stuff's going on behind the scenes.
I am gonna blame certain people who are not here. It's fish and chips, Spud. It's fish and chips.
Welcome to London. I've got this magic bag. It's got all the chips and fish I can eat. Keeps me nice and energized for the case I gotta solve.
He's not solving anything.
I'm solving these chips.
With a little malt vinegar. Wait, I have to ask. Okay. This is very important. I'm gonna actually... We're gonna poll. We're gonna poll the chat.
Oh no, a poll.
A poll right now. Oh heck, I clicked the wrong thing. New poll. New poll. Okay, so...
want to sing along, but the stream delay will make it not synced up.
Duration 10 minutes. I'm gonna let everybody have a nice long time to vote on this.
10 minutes.
10 minute poll,
Cool.
yeah. Why is that too long?
No, I think it's good. It's just I usually wait until a poll's complete before continuing, but if we're just going along anyway, then that should be fine.
It's just for anybody who comes in.
Okay.
I'll
Then
allow
yeah, 10
additional
minutes is good.
votes.
In fact, maybe even 11 minutes.
100 channel points per vote.
11 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay. I'll do 5 minutes. I'm feeling guilty now. Okay.
I
Start poll! Very important. Everyone just vote as you please. As you please.
cool. Oh.
That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before.
So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine.
Call me names. He's gone. Ah! Come then! Let us not waste any time. Let's inspect! Examine. I'm gonna look at this dude's butt! Oh, we already looked at his butt. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, where do I want to start? It's sad that I know I'm not gonna scroll over and see Sholmes.
You might.
You think? Nope. Just blood on the wall. Ah! Hit a button! Sorry. There we go. Okay. I definitely need to look at this. Ah, look here. Oh, there's a bullet through it and blood. Holy cow. Oh yes, a bullet hole. And I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Presumably Mr. Windibank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. I'm sorry
Yeah,
that
he's only
poll
got
is
one
so
bullet.
difficult. Only got one bullet, exactly. Ah, well. Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that. What? Sorry? It's all there in the Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, you know. Isn't that right, Iris? Ah, did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps? In jest? I will post a cat pic later, yes. I will take a new one and post it later. Yes, remind me at the end of the stream. Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime. He doesn't do it often? He shouldn't even do it once.
That's asking too much of him.
Right? Forget that for now, Bruno. Let's examine this bullet. What's that around the bullet hole? Is it blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar. Aha! I may well be able to help with that.
Ooh, science.
What? There's nothing like oh my god. There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Bruno? This child is strange. I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris. I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. There you have it, you see? When it comes to blood, we're all different types. Yes, what a scientific observation. So you need this. Oh no, what is that scary-looking thing?
A gun!
Hurley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Oh god, I'm being shot. Watch! Oh, it's green. Oh! The color of the bloodstain has changed? There! Does it make sense now? Yes, I think I'm starting to understand.
It makes blood green.
Good! It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see. Yes, how wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change color. So you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at in a flash. Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Ginny would say it's bleeding great. So, whose blood are we looking at then?
Green.
Oh, I don't think I like this. I don't think I like this pause. I don't think I like this pause at all. Oh, okay. The poll is even. Okay, some people like tartar sauce, some people like malt vinegar. I see.
The great fish and chip war continues.
It does continue. All right, we will close that poll and let the spoiler alert speak for itself. Well, all the chemical does is turn the blood a different color, so just find someone whose blood turns the same color and you'll know who it belongs to in a flash. That helps no one, Iris. You are helping no one. It's more like 2 flashes, really, isn't it? 1 flash or 2. This could well turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we must make a note of it in the court record.
Ooh.
The blood sample. Oh. Okay.
Blood party.
Let's keep testing and adding the results. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, oh no, oh, where's my mute? False alarm. I thought I was gonna sneeze and then I didn't. It was right there, guys. It was right there. Holy moly. Whew. Pardon me. Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio. As long as I have reagent left, sure. I like that answer. Okay, so. We can look at it again? What? Green blood. It just seems wrong somehow. Oh, there are all sorts of different colors. There are pretty pinks and purples too, you know.
Those are rare.
Right? Unicorn blood. Like I said, everyone's blood is different. I wonder what color my blood would turn out. Actually, I don't want to know. All right, we've looked at the calendar. Let's see here. We got the Bobby. We can inspect the Bobby. We've got, oh, the thing here. This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as if they're right in front of your eyes. It makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen.
Dang.
Wow, that was
Can
painful.
we look at the foreground device now? I think we were looking at it before.
Oh, I missed it. I did miss it. There we go.
Can look at it now.
I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. Here we are, though I'm not confident I can get it closed again. Oh, yes! That's a folding stereoscope. Really? This is a stereoscope? Mr. Sholmes showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that, he used the great big contraption over there. Well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside. But this little thing is a much simpler design for use at home. There are special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself. I wonder if I could make money out of these in Japan. It would beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway. What the heck? Sir? Okay,
That is a hobby of the protagonist. I don't know why.
Alright, here we got some shelves. Let's see what's up with the shelves.
There's stuff on it.
There's stuff on it. These shelves are where the pawnbroker puts articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy. Yes, it's a really strange miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example? Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know. Okay. Are you all right, Runo? Oh, it's just, well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole. But when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue.
That's the illusion.
Exactly. That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever. Okay, we have looked at the miscellaneous horse statue and all of the goods here. We've scanned the top. We've looked over here. There's a Bobby. He's not talking to us. This stuff here. Oh, there's the music box. Have we tried to put the disc in there? That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runo? Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan. Oh, well, this'll be a treat. Shall we have a listen?
Are the Bobbies gonna be upset?
Guess not. Maybe they are. What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound? It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks. Oops. 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 Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Gregsy to have a word. Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard. Alright, we've looked at all that, we looked at all that, we looked at all this. It's just the clocks. Okay, let's scroll back over. And we'll start looking everywhere but the back room. We're gonna, okay, here's the shovels again. Ah, the desk, here we go. There's the article ledger here, and Mr. Windibank's notes. And, what's this? It looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind. Oh, look on the back. There's some writing. Is there? Oh, show us, Susie. Show us. It's about to enter us in the court record. Fingerprint, fingerprint. Let's go. 15th February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited, one gentleman's overcoat. Well, that was in Susanna's voice.
Yes.
Sorry. All right, it's the overcoat. I see. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th April, 10:30 p.m. A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think... Yes! This must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday. And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though. It seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have to hand. It's a little weird. But this photograph of a cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact same picture somewhere else recently. We did, in fact. Oh! Yes, you're right! Very recently. It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier. Of course. I was forgetting that she gave us that print. We need to look at the evidence.
I was also forgetting that.
We need to look at the evidence. Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out! All right. Let the cogs turn.
Gears are spinning.
We gotta look at the stereoscope. Yes, they are exactly the same. No, they're not.
Or are they?
Well, if the one on the counter was used as a redemption ticket, perhaps the other photograph that Gina gave us has something written on the back, too. Maybe. I've got it. These two photographs hide an amazing secret. A secret? What does she mean? You must tell us, Iris, at once.
Once you go secret.
Do you really want to know? Oh my god, Iris, please.
You never go secret.
Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. Iris,
Hey.
please.
Let's do this.
So Iris, about these two photographic prints. The one we found here on Mr. Windibank's counter and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints? They're not identical. Stamp it. Actually, that's not quite right. Sorry? If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly. They're not. Have another look at them now. Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other? I think so. It's very subtle though. But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints? Ah, well, it's because they're a set, you see. No, I don't. This pair of photographs is meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment.
It's all come full circle.
Here it has. Ah, a stereoscope, because why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently? Like maybe less than 5 minutes ago on the other side of the room. Oh yes, that's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday. You see? There it is, just over there. Ah, yes, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions. What? Really? Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place? No, I have no idea. Oh, wonderful. Then I'll be able to tell you. She's over the moon, bless her. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. This is important.
Yes?
Okay.
We gotta learn the trick.
I, for one, simply have to know. All right. Have you ever considered, Runo, how our eyes see depth in the world around us? Well, I just opened them and it works. But the reason it works... Hi, Lulu!
But the reason it worked. Hello.
But the reason it works is because we have two eyes. Two
Sure.
eyes. Shocking. If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. What you see with your left eye and what you see with your right eye are ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye. Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly. How many of you in chat are like winking right now, like on eye to eye? How many of you are doing it? I know you're doing it. Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see.
Lark caught in the act.
Thanks, Lark. Lark's playing along with the game. Thanks. Aha, my brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. Oh, Ryunosuke, I thought you were a lawyer. Ah, I think I see. So the pair of photographs consists of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right? Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick. So if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see depth in these prints. Yes, Runo, you're beginning to understand.
What happens if you accidentally swap the left and right pictures when you're holding them up to your eyeballs?
It's gonna look a little funky.
Yeah, do you get like negative depth?
You probably just like fall on the floor and die.
Hmm.
It's kind of like the Death Note.
Stereoscopes are dangerous.
They're so dangerous every time.
Oh man, it's like you are not here.
Being smart is not a prerequisite to being a lawyer and ace attorney. That is correct, actually. And a stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that.
CP2316, if you're wondering. Wait, no, sorry, that's Bodies in the Water. Hold on.
Yes, but as long as you have 2 images, 2 eyes, and 1 brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all. You can. Really? Here we go. Next question. How to view stereoscopic prints?
6174, I got it.
What did we got it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. A little concerned we're about to have an interesting ad break when that rolls around now, but okay. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope. Oh yes, I'm dying to have a go. Susato-san really loves this kind of thing. You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that? Cross my eyes? I think I can. Everybody get ready to full screen this.
Yep, get ready. You gotta participate. Audience participation is beginning.
Yes, hold on.
First off, we gotta just let the iris look silly.
Hold on, I got this. There we go. We'll go back.
Oh,
we'll go back.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we'll go back. Watch me and see if you can copy. She's so silly. Make your eyes do this. All right, let me try. Oh, this is silly. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? Wow, they really spent money on that animation. They spent money on that animation.
They did.
There, how's that? Wonderful! Now it's your turn, Runo! The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. Thanks. I am trying to be the most Iris that I can possibly Iris.
Honestly, I think you're gonna be winning more Oscars than me today.
It's because you're not talking.
It's because I have no lines.
You have no lines. Not exactly.
I just bust out like Hamlet or something. I need to read something out loud.
We'll make something for you to read. We'll find something. I'll talk to some bobbies. Not exactly an easy task when 2 people are staring at you cross-eyed. All right, that's enough practice. Now let's try it looking at the prints. All right, everybody, get ready. Audience participation time.
Get ready.
Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes.
Ooh.
You should see 2 overlapping images, like this. You try it now, Runo. I'm just going to have to give it a try, I suppose. Is everybody doing it? Is everybody doing it? Yep. 2 overlapping images. We got this. I'm tripping balls over here, demon
Audience,
cat.
it's a regular cat.
It's just a cat. Did the print split into 2 images for you? Now, the next step
Step 2.
is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. The prints should slowly merge together until they form a new single image in the center. Oh, yes! Okay, Susato. Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see it in the middle now. You are not letting me participate, game. It looks so real. Oh, I could look at it all day. This is silly.
That would hurt your eyes.
Right?
I think.
I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt.
Runosuke understands.
Right? Your
All
turn,
right,
Bruno.
our turn.
All right, here
Audience,
we go.
get ready.
Here we go. Everybody
Here
get
we
ready.
go. Look at it. Observe it.
Pretend you're looking through the 2 pictures and slowly cross your eyes.
Doing it.
I'm trying. It's hard
You
with my
getting it?
glasses on. Hold on, let me take my...
Mm,
There it goes! Let's go! 3D cat picture! Let's go! 3D cat picture. Did everybody do it? Are you doing it out? Are you doing it successfully, everyone?
Audience participation.
Participate
Let's go.
now!
Woo-hoo.
Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the 2 images overlap exactly in the middle. Like this, is it?
Mark, you can do it. I believe in you. Keep looking.
Do it, Lark! Do it! You got this!
Mark, we believe in. Oh, you're
Oh,
all
yeah,
for
the glasses
glasses.
thwart you a
Darn
little
it.
bit sometimes. It's not too bad. If you, like,
I'm gonna admit it. I cannot do this as well.
if you, with glasses, you have to, like, really dead-eye it. Like,
Mhm.
ow, it kind of hurts more with glasses, honestly. Thanks, game. Thanks for the participation. We go back.
Like I can't quantum the image wide enough for it to work for me.
I see.
Which is weird because I really like magic eye images where it's just like a giant vomit of random colors and you can see like a depth map in between.
Yeah!
Like, I can do that. I love those.
I remember those when I was a kid. They have, like, books of them you could buy. I remember
I just-
those.
Go on the internet and they got some and you can look at them and be like, wow,
Oh, yeah.
an hour later.
Yeah, and you're stuck and your eyes hurt.
Yeah.
There, you managed it. So now you know how stereoscopic images work. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary. Please don't cross your eyes again, Susato. It's a little silly. So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runo? They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly. No, some Why is talking hard? Some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky. Oh, I recognize that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? On the floor.
There it is.
If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here. Then set the pair of photographs in this stand at the back and... It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now. Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. I have to ask this. Have any of you guys ever actually used a stereoscope? Have you,
I
exception?
think so.
You don't think
I
so?
don't think so.
Anybody in
I have.
chat? Anybody in chat?
You stereoscoping?
So, when I was a kid, my so how do I explain this? There was a house out in the middle of nowhere in my state, and it was like our hereditary family house, so we'd have like family reunions there and stuff like that. It wasn't like nobody lived at this house. It was just used for like get-togethers, and they would rent it out for stuff and like events and things like that. It was just this little old Victorian house. But it had all kinds of old antique stuff in it. And one of the things it had was a stereoscope thing. Like it was a goggles one, so you would clip the print, the little photo thing, the card, on the end of it, and then you could adjust it a little bit if you needed to. But then it was like goggles. And it's essentially the same thing as the portable one that they showed there, but it's just handheld, and it was basically like, it looks kind of like swim goggles, almost. But I would do those when we were there. So I've actually used one before.
So they like refracted it so that it was like you had the effect?
No,
But
it
just on your
still
eyes?
had the two pictures
Oh, like they were just
side by side on a little
okay.
card. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just
So
like covered in front of you?
yeah, it was like you got the depth that allowed you to see the depth from the depth of the goggles. So they stuck out a few inches in front of your eyes, where you would rest it against your eyes. I'm doing something that you can't see right now, but like
This is
you would
true.
rest it against your eyes, and then they would stick out a few inches past that, and then there was a long piece at the bottom, like a long metal piece, and at the end there was like a little clip thingy, and you would just stick the little double prints in the clip, and you could see that. And I tell you what, I never knew what it was until literally playing this game. I could
right
never
now.
figure out how to use it. But like I kind of figured out how it worked, but it was kind of wonky because it was ancient, you know? It was like in an old Victorian house. It was an old Victorian thing. But yeah. That's just a tidbit from my past. I grew up in a very antique loving family. Like old farmhouse kind of styled antiques. So
Yeah.
I was around that stuff a lot as a kid. Okay, sorry, back to Iris. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently. It's like watching TV, except you're watching pieces of paper. It's very entertaining. But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case. Stereoscopic pictures. I'd never even heard of them until yesterday. We've certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need. Well, this is Ace Attorney, so you probably will need it. Oh, we added the other white cat photograph. Okay. Which reminds me. The back of this photograph was used to write out the pawnbroker's ticket that Gina brought in here yesterday. And the other photograph came from the pocket of McGilden's overcoat. We need to examine everything thoroughly. Don't forget. I'm going to, Iris. Leave me alone. Okay, hold on. Court record. Court record. Jeez, Iris. Let's examine it. Oh. One small box. 13th February, 13th April.
2 days earlier.
2 days earlier, 10 shillings for a small box.
We're gonna examine.
I'm gonna examine the cat.
Okay.
This is an adorable little cat. I think it looks like Wagahai. Incoming ad break. Thank you for warning me for once, Twitch. I always thought that cats like to curl up inside under the heated kotatsu blanket when it snowed. Maybe British cats are different. Actually, now we have both pictures. I could have another go at viewing them as a stereoscopic image. So, I need to cross my eyes and try to get the two cats to merge in the middle as one. Do we have to do that to the backs too?
I don't think so, no.
Why not?
Because it's not a stereoscopic image, it's
It
just
could
some
be.
writing.
It could be. You don't know that. It's such a hard thing to do. Whoever thought of this in the first place must have spent a long time staring. Thanks. Can we look at the back now? Thank you. Phew. Look on the back of this print here. There's something written on it. 13th February, 9 o'clock p.m. Article deposited 1 small box. Loan amount paid 10 shillings. Redemption deadline 13th April, 9 o'clock p.m. So this photographic print is the redemption ticket for an article that was deposited 2 days prior to the incident on the omnibus, it would seem. Yes, a small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it? Perhaps it contains some valuable mementos? I can't help wondering. Presumably, Mr. McGilded never redeemed the article in question since he still had the ticket. So isn't it possible that the box is still present somewhere in the shop? Ah, yes! If it's something McGilded deposited, we need to investigate.
Hmm.
Ooh, updated! Let's go! Okay, we've seen that now. Let's go back.
The mystery deepen.
Gina's representation papers. Let's look at this.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
Yep, there's blood. Did you not notice that before?
I did notice it, but there are implications here.
Mr. Naruhodo. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here. I have noticed. The red smear, you mean? Yes, it looks like blood, doesn't it? I wondered if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case, let's shoot it with the gun! Damn, I was joking, guys. Yes, we need Iris. We should show this to her before we forget. Oh, we gotta present it. Okay.
Clever.
I see. Alright. And can we actually look at this right now? I see. That's how this works. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Good to
It'll
know.
be like a little collection of images with some datas. We'll fill that out with more blood as soon as we tell Iris to shoot this piece of paper with a gun.
Iris. Oh, come on.
We gotta present it.
I gotta hit the right button at the right time. Oh, that looks like blood.
You're very excited about this, aren't you, Iris?
I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather.
Hmm.
Well, don't worry, Runo. You can leave the rest to me. It is purple. Look at that.
Purple.
Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it?
Purple's an uncommon one.
We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point.
Maybe.
Attack them with a knife, Susato. Well, this particular stain of blood... Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you?
Hmm.
Do you know whose blood this is? Ah! It's the wrong button. Who would have leather gloves and the redemption ticket? Oh, ad break! Dang it. Okay.
Oh,
well,
no.
suspense.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of blood, we mentioned we wanted to do blood research,
Okay. Yes.
and I've randomly looked it up in places. You don't get like a good description of every single one ever,
Okay.
unless you go to like a random website I've never heard of before.
Okay.
But the Japanese cultural thing of Ketsue Kigata is a thing brought to you by German racists.
Oh no! Not German racists!
They were like, people with blood type B, inferior. Unfortunate.
Wow. Damn. That's rough.
Yeah, there's like a big list of heckin' personality traits that
Brought to
exist
you by
on this
German
group.
racists.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Tragic.
That is tragic. Jeez. What you gonna do? Sometimes it just goes way back like that.
But it seems that in like modern, just fun astrology type shenanigans,
Mm-hmm.
it's just sort of a list of vague personalities.
Yeah.
Only 4 of them instead of 12. More important, it seems, is the notion of like compatibility between 2 people's blood types.
Yes. A lot of actors and stuff like that will have their blood type actually listed on their profiles.
Hmm.
Like actors and idols and stuff like that. I don't know my blood type, actually. I'm a bad idol, I guess.
Question: if you were to add one, like to a letter, like if you were to do F+1, would that make it an E or would that make it a G to you?
G.
Okay, so you would go further down the alphabet.
Yes.
Okay.
Usually. Unless we're talking
I mean,
about
that-
like grading, in which case it would be an E.
Okay. All right. So there are contexts where you would accept it going towards
Sure.
A, so
Yeah.
to speak. Okay.
Like improving upon an F in school. Like that.
All right. It's just I didn't think that there's a D blood type, so I
There's
couldn't
not.
answer. Yeah.
Ad break ended!
Woo!
Alright, whose blood is this? I'm thinking.
Yeah. Leather glove. Who has leather gloves?
Let me check the court record! Well, let me check the court
Okay.
record.
Yes, you can. There's a button right on screen that says court record.
I'm hitting it on my
There.
keyboard! Oh, it's making me click it. Okay, sure, why not?
How about now?
People. I wanted to go to people.
All right. Who among these chumps got leather gloves?
Iris has leather gloves. It's not
I
her
don't
blood.
think Iris no. Iris would have told us.
Not Gregson.
Not Gregson. He's
Not
got
Strongheart.
chip.
He wasn't there.
Yeah.
Gina or Shones? What do you think? Give me your opinion.
I think maybe Sholmes, because he we know he bled.
Mm-hmm.
We know he bleeded.
Yeah. Shones was my instinct. I'm gonna...
And like it
gonna-
could have been Windibank, but Windibank doesn't have gloves.
He didn't have gloves, exactly.
Yes, I think process elimination. We got our guy.
Okay. Yes, I have an idea of whose blood it is. Not from the color it turned, but with a little deduction.
Ooh.
She's gonna make me tell. That's right, I think it's clear. Iris, you know as well. You first, Runo. Who do you think it belongs to? All right, I believe that this is the blood of, oh,
frick.
oh heck.
Oh.
I see. So it would have been McGilded's glove, right? And it would, so it would have been thrice-fired Mason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is some Mason murder evidence.
Wowies.
Spooky.
Thrice-fired Mason? Am I wrong?
I mean, you definitely didn't seem very confident with that answer.
Right? You don't sound very sure of yourself. The way you trailed off there. Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course, I'd never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. That's terrible. He was definitely thrice fired, though. The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago. Yes, I think it was.
Spooky.
Gina brought this ticket here to Windibanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time. We are so good at this. We are so good at this. So it's a smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
Mm.
That's right, he was!
I get lines!
Go ahead.
Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about my gloves now, was I? I wished out to give the man a hand.
It certainly does look like a leather-gloved thumbprint, this mark. But we know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at the time, anywhere on his body.
Sorry for the delay, I had to remember how to do Heckin' McGilded's voice.
You're good!
I had to adjust.
It's okay. It was like, you had to go from Gregson to that? Like,
Yeah, it's a
tough
pretty
one.
far. I had to go across the heckin' waters to Ireland real quick.
You're back now, though.
I'm back now, though.
Did you have a nice trip?
It was nice.
It was nice. Okay, good. I'm glad. From which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason. Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes. Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope. Yes, I think you're right, Runo.
So quirky, the slip-ups.
Quirky and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, let's make a note of this. All right, let's go. Mr. Mason's blood is purple. Okay, let's go.
Portfolioed.
So we know the dead guy didn't get shot in here. That's good, right? I'm sorry, I had to. Okay, back to examine.
Yep.
Let's see, what else have we in here? Not the door yet, not the door yet. It's right there, it's waiting for me. Oh, more on the table here.
Maybe the broken vase lamp.
I want to look at the
Not
lamp.
vase.
Yeah, oh, we're looking at the ledger now.
We're looking on the entire counter.
We are. That ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? It must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn. It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clear head, if you ask me. But clearly Mr. Windibank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care. Okay. You're not gonna let me look at the debris on the floor? This game hates me. Okay, we're going to the back. Here we go.
To the door. It's a door. Behind that door.
Behind that door. Behind that door. It's a storeroom, isn't it? That's what Grexy said. Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door. What if nobody was really dead and all he saw was the stereoscope?
What?
I'm helping.
That's a Sholmes deduction right there.
I'm good at this. Mr. Windibank, face down on the floor, with Gina beside him. See, what doesn't make sense, right, is if Gina killed him, who knocked Gina out, right? It doesn't make sense.
Maybe Gina fainted.
Right? I guess so. As the accused's legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo. We must make a thorough investigation. Yes, of course, and we will. Behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime. Let's go. Iris is ready. Don't worry. If there are clues in there, I'll find them. All right, time to move.
Let us move.
Back. Move.
A new location.
Windibank store. Okay.
The secret new locale. The Locala.
Oh, they just left the gun on the floor.
Don't worry, Iris. Look, there's a lovely little bloodstain on the floor. You love those.
Just shoot it.
Just shoot it.
Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely. Iris is bound to find this difficult.
Why?
After all, Mr. Windibank's life was taken in this very room only last night. Hello, Gregson.
It's... Sorry, it was still in Ireland for a second. Also, he left.
Wow. Wait, Inspector!
What is it now, sunshine?
Aw. It's cute when he calls me Sunshine. You took one look at me and tried to run away!
Yeah, but the reason he calls us that is because he's wearing all black.
Yeah.
It's like in irony. Because we're like, I don't know if this is like a cultural thing, but you're supposed to wear black while sad.
He's sad.
I don't understand.
It's a Queen Victoria thing.
It's
Literally!
not...
Go ahead.
You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped-up little defense lawyer, do ya?
Yes. Coward.
Run away from Iris because she's sad. Well... I've never seen her ladyship's looking like that before, is the thing. I didn't know what to say to her.
So you weren't running away from me. You were running away from a 10-year-old.
Don't act like it's a fair response. I'm trying to be respectful.
I'm afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector. Do it, Gregson.
Oh, this is gonna be a disaster, but here I go.
Do it, Gregson. Do your best.
Don't, Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you?
Holy shit.
Gregson.
Holy crap.
Gregson. You are
That's-
bungling this. You are bungling the heck out of this. One would call you a bungler if that were not a completely separate insult.
I don't think that went very well.
Smooth. Why? Look, I'm in the middle of investigation here, Sunshine, and I told you not to get under my feet. I'm all tripped up about this.
And we have investigating to do ourselves. Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say.
I heard that.
Oh, Hurley. And inquire into how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. Guess we're conversing.
I'm getting lots of lines. Here we go. I'm in a dialogue tree.
So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? Well, a crime was committed. I mean, like, really?
You got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like. Nothing more, less than less. Nothing less.
Excuse me. Iris, could you lend me a hand?
It is what it is.
So, Grexy, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Oh yes, your ladyship, do allow me to humbly explain. Last night, and shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. The one and only door room was found locked from the inside.
So it was locked from the inside.
Locked room mystery once again.
Again! The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officer's doing?
Quite right, ma'am, quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in, as humbly as possible.
Oh.
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, thuswise.
Thus-wise.
Thuswise. And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child.
Wow! Hater! He's a hater. Are you talking about Ginny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector. Oh, changing his tune, is he?
Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world.
She's still alive, you know. Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious.
I'm afraid to say, she had the gun that was used in her hand.
No! Presumably, it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now.
Probably. In her pocket, we found the key to the door as well.
What a setup. What? The key to this storeroom?
This is an advanced locked room mystery.
And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector.
Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid.
Literally
Look at him,
every time he makes me want fish and chips. I'm sorry, continue.
Look at him eyebrowing. He's like,
I do
Some mysteries
enjoy
afoot.
the mystery eyebrows.
Mystery is where can I get more chips?
More fish. More chips. Oh,
How
poor
old is this
Iris.
newspaper? Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding.
Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. Ah! I hit the button. No! I gotta,
forward. Darn it, we gotta
Okay.
press A a lot.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Hit the back to using my mouse instead of my keyboard because I keep hitting the wrong buttons when I use the keyboard. Gun. Yes, gun. We got it. We got it. Gun. Shelms' operation! There we go.
Yay.
Grexy, do you know anything about Hurley?
Well, he
Is the
called himself a
operation
great detective,
finished?
but
Is Hurley alright? Is he?
well, the thing is,
Don't mince your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
No, the operation's done and dusted.
Then stop alarming the children.
It's just that, well,
Out with it!
look out. Oh, you're gonna be flipped. Yes, ma'am.
A takedown.
They use something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing. Renders the whole body insensitive.
The whole body anesthetized? Is that even possible? Yeah, and
Tell
I
me.
hate it. I freaking hate general anesthesia sometimes.
It means the operation can be completed while the patient's fast asleep.
Goodness. In the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction.
The trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning.
Oh no.
Couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, or so I hear.
Oh no.
That's true, he was overdosed on coffee.
He was.
And now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently.
Oh no. Ignore my crinkly wrapper. Oh my. I gotta get a cough drop, guys.
No one knows if the anesthetic's still in his system or if the bloke's just plain exhausted.
A little bit of both, probably.
Probably. But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes around again.
Hurley.
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you.
Oh, thanks, Gregson. What a surprise! Even in matters of life or death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way. I can't talk at all today.
Too right. Too right.
All right. We have inquired.
Time to examine this freaking crime
Let's
scene.
look around. What do we got over here? We got odds and
Crime,
ends.
hopefully.
We got stuff up here. Look at all these articles that have been deposited. This room is stuffed full of them. I can't believe how many there are. Let's get your manuscript, girl. While we're in here. A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings. Look. Pieces of different people's lives quietly gathering dust in here together. There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Or at least, there would be if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policeman shuffling around.
Fair.
Hi, Gregson.
Not much I can do about that, sunshine.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, we got the gramophone, we got the stool. We'll look at the body in a minute. Alright, so all this stuff up here looks pretty normal. We're going straight. Oh, there's the box here, there's the body, and there's the gun. So let's look at the box. Out of all the articles in this storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked. Ah! No, it's the manuscript, isn't it? Fuck! What is it, Iris? That's the box file that my manuscript was being kept in. Oh! Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this.
Could be what all this.
It could be what all this. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, sold it. Without telling you. We must check inside the box at once. Yes. Aw, they're so cute. Full length Iris, finally. She's so cute. Ah. It was there. Iris's story was there.
It's real.
Really? It was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris?
Iris is looking unpleased.
Yeah, she's worried. Yes. I mean, of course, I believed Hurley when he said he deposited it here, but still.
Increases the question.
It's a relief to actually see it. Yeah, what were they getting out of there?
What's up? Or more questioning is what of Susato knowing the title?
Yeah, that's mystery number 2, isn't it?
Because our like the running theory, at least by Gina, was that it was spirited away outside of here to somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And that it was like on the black market, and Susato, being a hardened criminal as she is, stole it or whatever.
Yep.
But now that we know that it's
petty theft.
here, now that we know it's here, we got no idea.
Is Susato the killer?
Susato could be the killer.
Oh my god. I've solved it and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well for us.
Damn. Really? Because that's not a very well hidden frown.
Well, now it is. Oh, nope, that's back. He stopped hiding it.
Iris's manuscript has been entered into the court record. Oh, shit.
Let's read it.
I am about to examine what's big. The Hound of the Baskervilles. How did Susato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? Tell us!
Reveal your
suppose-
secrets!
I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me.
That's gonna be like another week or two.
I'm so sorry. Is that it? Is that all we got? That's all we...
No, Susato, this is rare for you, but you are getting a solid known from me.
Right? Big non.
You are getting a known to that.
She's hiding stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. The gun.
Weapon.
This is a revolver. A real one.
I feel like real revolvers would be more common than fake revolvers in this era.
I think he's just like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing one in person for the first time.
But he saw one like yesterday when he got one pointed at his face.
I think he's still in shock.
True.
And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windibank's life. What's the matter, Susie? You and Runo look like you're about to faint. Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh. And I've had issues with guns in the past.
Oh, right. Case 1.
Yeah, about that. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windibank with this yesterday, didn't we?
Renoska, you better not pick up that gun and suddenly another doctor of medicine with the last name Wilson's dead.
Yeah.
I shall have to take my own life. Rude.
One line. Good job. It must be the same gun. And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here, that was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand.
Spooky.
I don't buy any of this. I don't buy any of this.
We got a locked room mystery, though. What are we gonna do? There's no.
Unlock
we're
the
not on a
room.
boat.
Mr. Windibank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he?
He did say that.
Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired. So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. All right, let's look at the blood. The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line. Poor Mr. Windibank. He was a nice old man.
Well, he was shot just once through the heart. Most likely, the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing. I
Don't think that's how that
respectfully
works.
disagree.
Yeah.
I mean, this was back in the era before JFK, so everyone thought that like the heartbeat was like the echelon of life. It was only when like they made like pacemakers and stuff where everyone was like, well, doctors were like, hey, we can make people's heart beat and indefinitely, and they did it, but like they realized that these people were still looking pretty dead, which is a tragedy.
Yeah.
It was like, man, they don't look really alive right now. And that's when you get like the more modern like paradigm of like brain activity.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he did not feel any pain.
Hopefully they'll make brain pacemakers so people can just think perpetually.
This must be his blood then.
Probably what they use in the Matrix to make the brain juice for the robots.
Oh god, not the brain juice. That takes me back. Iris, are you okay? Ah! I don't like to ask at such a wretched time, Iris, but I wonder if perhaps... Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action.
Now she's cheered up. Iris hates murder but loves blood.
Oh, blue. Okay.
Ooh, that would have been my choice. Like if I were like, hey, what's your favorite blood type? I would have said blue.
Blue.
Maybe like a cobalty kind of blue, like a little bit, not like a raw blue, like R0G0 B255, like a little dark, little fancier.
Okay. I want like... maybe oh, I know. I want mine to be red, but it has to be the same color as blood. So it doesn't change colors and it confuses everyone.
It's just like they think it doesn't work.
Yes. I'm trolling people from beyond the grave.
You are specifically trolling Iris.
From beyond the
like,
grave.
Iris is gonna shoot my blood and it's gonna not change color, and Iris is gonna spend literal weeks trying to figure out what's wrong with her chemistry concoction and get mildly inconvenient.
Yep. And no one ever
Oh,
solves my murder, but that's okay.
This is a diabolical scheme.
Now
Now I'll bust in at the last second and I'll be like, hold it, I've got the truth. Ascella has testified to me
Okay.
that their blood is the color of blood that makes it blood colored when it's colored on.
Damn. Why
And
would
that'll
you rat
solve
me
the
out?
case.
Why would you
No,
rat
I'm
me out?
helping you. You're the murder victim. I'm
And?
avenging you.
I'm busy.
Being dead?
Yeah. Takes a lot of work, effort.
You can keep being dead. I just want to like serve one
You
justice.
are. Is it justice?
Probably. I mean, like someone murdered you. We should like. I would like a revenge.
Okay, that's fair. Death effort. Thank you,
Death
Risha.
hurts.
So now we know the color the chemical turns when it reacts with Mr. Windibank's blood.
Mortis metabolism.
And it doesn't match our analysis of the blood stain we found in the main shop. No, but let's add this sample to the others we've already collected anyway.
All right.
All right.
Portfolio's getting developed.
We have, I can look more? Okay.
At the blood.
At the blood.
Look what you've done. You've looked at the blood too long.
Iris?
Now Iris is sad.
Don't worry, I'm all right. But we must find the true culprit. Yes, absolutely.
See, like, why wouldn't you want this kind of vibe to your murder scene?
I want somebody to solve my murders so fast that their head spins.
I'll do like I'll do the deduction dance.
Detective exception.
Yeah.
Detection. I'm sorry, I'm done.
Or I'm gonna do some exception handling of the case.
Let's see. What else can we do now? What's in the court record? Nothing new. We've examined those. We've looked at the colors. The only thing we haven't examined is the representation papers.
That's true, but that's just like a legal document.
Yeah, it's just a document. Yeah, for now we'll leave it alone. We've conversed with Gregson. We've examined the scene. I guess we have to move somewhere else?
I guess
Is there any more conversing to do? There's no more conversing to do. Let's...
Maybe we go to Gina? Now that we've got like the manuscript, we can go to her and be like, hey, look, the manuscript was there. You're a chump.
I don't know. Let's go back to the main shop for a second.
Alright. We're back in the main shop.
Anything else to say to Iris? No. Did we examine everything in here?
I think we did.
Blah, I hit the button. I think we're out of stuff. Okay. Truly, we must move. Or we could present the manuscript to Iris, possibly?
Possibly.
We're not gonna go back to Baker Street. The only places I can think of are the prison and the hospital. But I told us Sholmes isn't awake yet, so maybe the prison?
Alright.
Let's try the prison. Oh!
Ooh, we got typewriter. That's a good sign. Typewriter's a good sign.
Local prison cell 13. Okay.
If we got the, what's the name of the person who types the stuff in the courtroom for records?
Oh, the stenographer.
We got the stenographer declaring that we've moved to a location. We know that we're on the path.
Right. The court reporting is happening.
Yeah.
Gina doesn't appear to be here. I believe she must be in questioning at the moment. Oh, but wait a minute. What is it, Iris? Well, if you examine the scene here carefully, there's another possibility, isn't there? Ginny could have slipped the key from the jailer when he wasn't looking and escaped. Oh my! Why? Why would you do something like that? It would only make her situation worse. Calm down, Runo. I was only joking, of course. Oh. Ugh, you had me worried there. I thought it was a great deduction. Yes, it must be your way with words, Iris. You're so wonderfully persuasive. Perhaps you don't fully understand the weight your words carry. Susato, what is this? Why are you lecturing Iris? She's 10. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I suppose a light-hearted great detective is a contradiction in terms. Well, in the same situation, I'm sure Mr. Sholmes would have just thrown his head back and guffawed. I'm not entirely sure that's helpful, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, anyway, it looks like we won't be able to talk to Gina for a while. We should try to make progress with our investigation in the meantime.
Well,
Yes, come along then, Bruno. Come along, Susie. Okay, all we can do is move.
Yes, we're out.
Where are we going?
So either we missed something or we gotta go somewhere else. Maybe we could have, like, gotten more out of Gregson or something. Maybe we could have shown him stuff.
Yeah, let's try showing him stuff.
Underutilized technology. Look, he's standing right here. Ready
That's
for
right
me
there.
to have lines. I would want to show him.
Should we show him the manuscript?
I don't know. Sure. Is that what I think it is? Your ladyship's latest?
Yes, my latest story. It's called The Hound of the Baskervilles.
A most fascinating title, your ladyship. Fascinating. I don't suppose. Would there be any mention of my humble self in the tale this time?
Good question. I can't really remember.
I see. Well, why don't you... Well, why would you, your ladyship? I'll just await its publication with eager anticipation.
You needn't worry, Inspector. I'm sure if you do appear, you won't be doing anything particularly remarkable. Wow,
And
that's
what's
so
that
rude.
supposed to mean, sunshine? You looking to be arrested, sunshine?
I didn't mean it like that. And even if I did, you wouldn't have bitten her ladyship's head off, would you? Okay. Inspector Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this, do you think?
We don't tend to share, sunshine. Not with the general public.
Okay. Ugh. In that case, Gregsy, how about some herbal tea? Three glugs.
Many glug. Multi-glug situation. Ah, lovely. How very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship.
You don't mind sharing that, then? Alright. Alright. What can we do? Oh! Okay.
What about other stuff? Like, what about the blood portfolio or the new ticket? Never before seen ticket.
Sure. I'm Inspector. Oh, what do you make of this?
Ah, what have we here then? A redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Looks like someone ran out of office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is the ticket for McGill. It's overkill. The one the little diver turned up with yesterday. No, it's not.
Actually, no, it's not.
Really? Think you know better than me, do you?
No, I didn't mean to. Bruno's right, Gregsy. It isn't the same ticket.
Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted your little ladyship. So what's it all about then, if I might be so bold as to ask?
This is a second ticket.
A second one?
It seems that Mr. McGilded, in fact, had another article in storage here at Windibanks.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm experiencing a minor technical difficulty. Can you re-optics me?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
It might blink the thing, so you might have to say your line.
Is that right?
There we go. Share screen. Oh, I think it's Discord. There we go.
Yeah, I would blame Discord for a thing.
It's lagging very heavily. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo.
Well, sounds like you've just invented me a new dialogue tree option.
Yeah. Oh, good, because he's ever so easy to talk to. Here it is, the second redemption ticket. This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
You mean to tell me?
Yes, there was more than just the music box disc, it seems.
I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly.
Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGilded deposited another article here with Mr. Windibank.
Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it?
There are so many boxes. Do you have any idea where it is, Gregsy? Any idea at all?
Do you have any idea how many boxes are here?
It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilded. It could be an important clue.
Well, yes, I suppose it could be.
Get him, Iris.
Please stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes and full hope and expectation. That's too much pressure. I'll lose my marbles, I will. I'll go barking.
Wow, the aggressive fish and chips eating. Wow, with the chomp noise. The chomp noise.
Good munching.
This is no time for dog impressions, Inspector.
Woof. That's enough sauce from you, Sunshine.
Sauce.
There's one thing that brings to mind.
I see.
According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it?
Oh yes, of course. Articles are only held for 2 months. So the small box will no longer be in here then.
That's right. It's been forfeited.
Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop where the forfeited items are offered for sale. Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once.
You're wasting your time.
Oh?
There are dozens of little boxes out there. Hundreds even.
And I'm gonna check every single one.
We can't possibly know which one might have been the Gilded's. Information is not written in the ledger.
Ugh. I don't think it's there anyway. Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case.
Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure.
This is getting old.
True.
So am I. Game, so am I. Oh?
Bong. Another one.
Oh no.
3! I guess it's 3!
Ah. I'm sorry. I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windibank set such a wicked trap? I doubt he set out to scare anyone.
He succeeded, though.
Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon. Well, all we needed to do was show him the ticket. Okay, cool. Oh. Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind. Don't you remember, Runo? You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer.
Oh, yeah, we're not actually canonically on the case yet.
Really? Did I say that? Yes, you did. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching. In that case, we'd better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. just want to find the box. I just want to find the... Oh. Hold on. We can search the shelves again. Yes, this is where all the items that have been forfeited by their original owners are offered for sale. That's right. They've all got little price labels on them. But there are so many. I wonder if the small box this ticket was for is still on the shelves somewhere. The box that McGilda deposited here just over 2 months ago. Even if it were, finding it promises to be very troublesome indeed. There are so many boxes. It could be any one of them. Mr. Sholmes said that a pawnbroker's was the safest place to store anything. More secure than a bank's vault. So perhaps this small box of Mr. McGilda's contained something of very great value. Well, if that's the case, he'd probably have kept it locked. So then we need to find every box with a lock and break them all open. Susato, please. Please. That sort of misconduct would get you arrested. I won't let that happen.
Says the master criminal.
Ah, this takes me back. It's been some time since Susato-san last threw me. Iris is gonna get a kick out of this, huh?
How nostalgic.
Tossed, right? Been a bit.
Right.
I guess we're not really looking around after all. Okay, let's
Gina.
go back. Move to the
But the real box is being
prison.
obstructed by one of the police officers, so we can't see how it, like, is different from the background in, like, a Scooby-Doo style way where there's, like,
Right.
a background element, but it's, like, shaded differently so you know it's gonna move.
Oh, it gave us a time this time. That's a good sign.
Yeah. It took us 2 hours and 41 minutes to get here.
Did it?
Well, I assume the 3 dongs of the clock were to say it was 3 p.m.
Ah, okay.
Could be wrong. Maybe it was daylight savings. When was daylight savings invented? Did that happen yet?
I have no idea. It's
Well,
a
I'm
good
looking.
topic for the next ad break, huh? Good topic for the next ad break. Ah, Gina,
Yeah.
good. You're back. Ah. Okay, I'm not even good at authentically. The police must have finished questioning her then. Oh, how was it, Ginny? Was it awful? Eh? Oh, didn't bother me. Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windibanks. Oh, right. She still don't want to talk. Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy. What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying, that I did it. That's not... We're working on it. Gina, we came to ask you for your final decision. Eh? What decision? About tomorrow's...
decision.
Right? About tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you or not? I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right. I see. She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear. Converse! Talk. Explain. Describe. Dots. Dots from Iris. Very sad.
The ellipses.
More ellipses from Gina. We're doing great. Oh, all right then. Blimey, give it a rest of MI's, Iris.
Iris.
Iris? Come on then, fill us in. Who done it? Unfortunately, we don't know that yet. You don't say. We don't know yet, Gina. But Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime. And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish. Oh yeah, like what? Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know now why you broke into Windibank's that night. Looks like I'm going to have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason and thrust it into Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. I can't present anything yet, can I? Nope, can't. Okay. Take that, right?
Well, you gotta go to the.
I gotta go to the other
present menu. Yeah, menu. Here we are.
Ah! Present. She went to find either this or this. Either the item that she gave to us, the pawnbroker's ticket for the box.
When she gave us the photograph last time, it didn't seem like she knew it was important.
What it was, yeah.
Yeah. I think the manuscript, and this is also more like emotionally important.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because they had
so
that
too.
midnight talk.
We found this in Mr. Windibank's storeroom.
A gun.
The manuscript of Iris's latest story.
That too.
Gina, you've been caught. Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Curiously, the storeroom at Windibank's showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like. With one exception. The box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night? Eh? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it? Ah! All my ahs are the same now. Why don't you tell us what happened, please? Oh, heck! New dialect tree, okay. We already have the representation papers and other documents we need. All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk. That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow. Come on, Gina. Nah, don't bother. Okay, fine.
Game's over, and on to the next one.
Jenny? Rip them up and chuck them, would ya? Them representation papers or whatever they're called. The cell ain't fancy enough to have a bin. So, what will you do in court tomorrow? I'll be fine on my own. I don't think you will be. Look, it don't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. This is one stubborn pickpocket. Alright, fine. The manuscript.
Mantle script time.
Except we're about to get an ad.
All right, we can add first.
I
Mantle
will
script
add
later.
briefly and then mantle script. One moment, please.
All right.
Enjoy your ads, everyone. I'm very sorry.
No, it's good. They get to not have pre-roll ads that inconvenience them.
No pre-roll.
Yeah,
The
pre-roll.
pre-roll ads are so long.
So, I have been looking up the daylight saving shenanigans.
Oh yes, thank you for that. What is your conclusion?
My conclusion is that the proposal for like proper clock moving as a regular thing was originally proposed by a New Zealand entomologist in 1895.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think the first city to actually do this was Port Arthur, Ontario in 1908. So I think while the idea of daylight savings is out there gaining popularity, I don't think it's been enacted yet.
I see. Well, that answers that.
Also, fun fact from reading the Wikipedia article, Benjamin Franklin's proverb that he's famous for, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise, is partially, at least in conjunction with a proposal where he was like, hey, wake up earlier to use the morning sunlight in order to save money on candles.
I see.
I assume the idea is that if you wake up earlier, you can use the sunrise for light and then go to sleep earlier so you not need candles in the evening.
I guess so. That makes sense. All about candles then. Candles are pretty nice. I like candles. I'm not sure I would... Would I though? Would I like change my entire like life for candles? I don't know.
It might have been a satire.
Maybe so. Imagine if like satire is why we have daylight savings time. Because they were like, hee, we're gonna pull one over on them, and then it worked. Somebody was like, no, you're onto something actually.
I'm looking forward to when it gets on, if like when it gets
not daylight savings.
Yeah,
it's soon.
Yeah, I know it's been stalled by like a few years, but I mean some countries have already done it.
All done away with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, ads over. We did good. Good talk.
Yeah.
All right, Iris's manuscript. Come on, Gina, just out with it. All right, yeah. It's Baskerville's story. It's the latest Sholmes adventure, right? But it ain't been printed yet. So I figured it's gotta be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right? Oh yes, at least 5,000 pounds. What? So you intended to sell Iris's manuscript, did you? No, Ginny, how could you? What? Wait, no, hang on. Of course I weren't gonna sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the mantle script or whatever you call it really was there or not. That's the only reason I was in the place. For Iris's sake, isn't that right? Ah. We knew why you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did. But I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it. Well, when I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you'd said the night before. Flashback. Flashbang flashback. Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liars, the lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. Poor Iris. I'm telling you, that mantle script ain't it, Windibanks. You'd soon see if you had a look. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean, that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Oh, Ginny, that was so sweet of you. They should hold hands. I'm just saying. They can be besties
For the
forever
cell
and ever
bars.
and ever. Yes. They can be besties. All right, all right. I'll tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris. The answer. It weren't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all. You wanted to know if Mr. Sholmes was being honest. If he'd really deposited the manuscript at Windibanks.
Did he?
It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. But Iris's lot ain't like mine. She's got her dad, only she can't see him. Oh, this hurts. And I reckon that's gotta be harder. That's why she writes her stories. They're about her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me, anyway. Last night when I was listening to what you were saying. Stories about Daddy? Oh, wait, wrong lines. Wrong lines. Stories? Okay, there we go. You mean they're not the adventures of a great detective? So much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner. Well, that's how I see it, yeah. You're so thoughtful and so kind, Ginny. Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we? Look, give it a rest, will ya? I hate all this chummy nonsense. Year, I hate it. I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work. Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarper. Jeez, Gina. I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat. Yeah, they're very messy. Are some very suspicious red stains. Oh, heck. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now.
Gina, do you have blood to donate to the portfolio fund?
Hello, Gina.
Would you like to donate blood?
Would you like to donate blood? We'll pay
Would you like
$1
to
for
donate
it.
blood?
Let's show her this, right?
I think it's the portfolio.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they?
Yeah, see,
Not that
this
I
is
know
about
whose blood yet.
We gotta blood it up.
Ah, I thought we were gonna tell her whose blood we think it is. And then
We know the blood
discover
on the-
if we were right.
What if it's second Windibank's blood?
Okay, maybe.
What if Gina did murder him?
You're thinking too hard.
Me!
Yes!
Okay.
Sorry, I had to. Oh, blood, Mr. Naruhodo. You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So, could it be blood that splattered from Mr. Windibank when he was shot last night? Let's not beat around the bush here.
Gun.
This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else. Take it easy, Iris. Nope, you're getting shot. Don't move, Jenny. I'm going to shoot. Got him. Oh, all over it. Good grief.
Oh, no.
Holy crap. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's morbid.
Mm.
Oh, my.
You've been wearing some blood
What
on you.
the?
Wild
Forget
fashion
the
statement.
sleeves. The whole coat is covered in blood! Of course. The black color of the fabric was masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now. Girl, take that coat off. That's crazy. And the blood has reacted with the chemical to turn a purple color, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly.
Oh boy.
Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? We're looking in the court record before you ask me another question I have to answer. Purple, thrice fired Mason. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Cool. It's from when he picked him up off the floor and like set him back on the seat, probably. Aha! Yes, it was the brick maker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago. I knew it. What? What are you all on about? The victim? What do you mean? It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed. It was Mr. Windibank. Just kidding. Oi, would someone explain what's going on? Stop telling half a story. Dots. We conversing with O. Okay, here we go.
Omnibus truth moment.
We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilden's overcoat. That's why he deposited it, so it couldn't be entered into evidence. But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony. Uh-oh, you gotta swap it out again.
Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about my gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. I was primed for that one.
But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from McGilden trying to pull the victim to his feet. No. If that was what had really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat. The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over McGilden's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach.
Well, it took us to case 5, but we finally solved case 3.
Right? I've tried to run from the truth for long enough. But there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded. Damn, we still don't even know his damn motive. That's messed up.
We acquitted a murderer.
And we don't know his motive. That's messed up. Mr. Naruhodo. That horrible case is solved at last. And I helped the man walk free from that trial. Now, he died immediately. So he didn't walk free, really. I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen? Bruno, did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent? I believed. Or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon. A weapon? A lawyer's weapon. This is getting deep.
Yeah.
Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson. You mean Kazuma-sama? Nah! No! No!
Yes.
Don't make me relive this! It's fine.
No, its spirit is living on. We are carrying it.
Why'd they do me so dirty? Like,
I mean, you get to see him all game.
like once
And all these
every other
flashbacks.
case.
Like he's not even gone.
I hate this.
Hey.
Listen, Ryunosuke. We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Unwavering belief. Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. In any battle, there can be no victory without faith. So I believe you, unwaveringly. Damn. Hurts. Hurts. Hurts! Gina, why are you laughing? What's funny, Gina? Course. Sounds like in this Empire Japan you come from, everyone must be soft. Well, come on, look at the mess it's got you into believing in that bog trotter. Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free. Well, at least you learned your lesson now, eh? Believing in people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end. As soon as you let down your guard, you've had it.
You okay?
Yeah, I just had 2 bots in a row. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one, get hurt by no one. Gina, may I ask you something? What? I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away.
Hang it, Gina.
Come on, Gina. Are you really sure that's what you want? I bet that's what he wants and all now. Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up the garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely. Underestimating him. Well, Mr. Naruhodo? A lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. I trust her! Gina, let me say it again. Let me just cough real quick. Ugh. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial. Eh? Are you F-baked? Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. Seriously, Mr. Narrow Auto. Didn't you hear all of what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off me tongue. And I'm a diver, don't forget.
We got the title music now.
We got the title music. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you into all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it. Gina, I do understand why you choose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. It's true that I'm just a student of law and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. But I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side. Oh, that's so...
Let's do this. Yeah.
What? What do you expect me to say to that? Aww, Gina. Then it's decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. You Eastern Lauder are... I know what you are. I don't get you. Aww. Turby continued soon. Okay. Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. She'd never admit it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out all right in the end, I think. Now that I'm questioning my sanity and my integrity, it's fine. Come on, Ryunosuke. What is going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They just faked us out, didn't they? Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice. Miss Susato?
We are under attack.
Somebody is there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before. What?
Blimey, you're sharp, eh?
Hi, Gregson! You almost got Susato takedown.
I suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts, like the art of stealth I've heard so much about.
If anyone was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector. Grexy!
Oh, damn me, I'm most terribly sorry, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you.
Yeah, you did. How long have you been listening in on our conversation?
Good grief, listen in. No.
Liar.
I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave, even though it was after hours. I assure you, your ladyship, I only just arrived. This very minute, not a moment earlier. That's all it is. Nothing untoward, nothing at all.
I don't believe him.
I feel like I'm accidentally going like a tiny bit Australian, but I can't really control it.
He's just out there. He's just out there.
Yeah.
After hours? Is it that late already?
So then, I'll humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship. Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best, bye-bye, and bye.
That's a lot of farewells and not one of them appropriate for her ladyship. Oh, but I wanted to have a chat.
I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see. That's a shame.
If I don't get this emergency at the Supreme Court dealt with sharpish, Lord Strongar will, well...
Emergency? Lord Strongheart?
Nothing, forget I said anything. Anyway, I'm off.
Bye, Gregsy. All right, Gregsy, if you have to. But let's chat soon.
Delighted, charmed. Can't wait. If you please, my pleasure.
The teacup. That's a lot of pleasantries, and not one of them sounded sincere.
Now, what do you know about British pleasantries, Naruhodo?
Grexy's so funny. He says such silly things. It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court. I must attend the court clerk's office now before it closes. Yes, of course. Thank you, Miss Susato. And then she leaves. She's frickin' leaving us. She won't be there for the case. I hate this. Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall meet you there later. If they kill Susato, I'm quitting. I'm rioting. And so our investigation came to an end. Susato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day. And then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Susato-san would be leaving Britain and making her way back to Japan. Naruhodo-san. It's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted. What about you, Susato-san? Today has been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes. Gina was arrested. All in the back of the news that her father has fallen ill and that she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon. Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage and I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry! Ah! Ooh!
Don't worry, that's why I'm here for emotional support on this day of few lives. I'm here. It's okay. It's okay.
Give me a minute. Oh, man. Man.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I need a tissue. Good grief. It's fine. I'll live. I'll make it. Okay, I'm fine. Everybody, I'm fine. I'm fine. Whew! That so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm. And yet, I seem unable to find the words to express any of them. This is awful! Thought I was ready for this and I was not, actually. Thought I was ready. Whew. Whew. I'm cool. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow. One final task? Is it another takedown?
You're gonna murder the culprit real quick?
I guess so. Oh no, there's a dialogue tree. Fuck. It's just 2 months since we arrived in London. But we've managed to establish this office. It was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regret. I'm so sorry, Susato-san. It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts. I know we've only been here a short time, but in my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel I've learned something. And what would that be? I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Hold strong, we're getting wisdom.
We are getting wisdom. It's fine, I got a whole box of tissues. We're good. We're good. We're good, guys. We're good. It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities. Facets? And like a jewel, the light plays off them. Oh man, what are you doing with these freaking metaphors? I hate you! I hate this! Ooh! I'm fine. I'll be fine.
I'm here. It's okay.
I thought I was ready for this, and I was not.
It's okay. I'm breaking too.
We're good, guys. We're doing great. It's fine. Okay. Misery. I make my misery everyone else's misery, damn it. And like a jewel, the light plays off them in complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. But we only see a small number of the total facets, and what is illuminated is only a part of the whole story. What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on for as long as we live. That's so true. I need water. I'm getting water. I'm just gonna drink some water. Yeah. I'll be fine. Oh my god.
Let me justify your actions real quick.
Thank you for the hydrate. Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to so much. But I keep hoping that one day it will all become clear. That all the facets will be illuminated and I'll finally understand how everything fits together. Naruhodo-san. Hi, Dits. I'm crying. Welcome to the stream.
Hi,
Many much
Ascella's
spoilers.
crying.
I'm crying. It's fine. I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark. Oh, come on. It's amazing to think it's been just 2 months. You've grown so much. Now she's gonna cry! Ah! Sorry, I've what? Oh no, it was nothing. Unimportant.
I don't believe you.
I hate this game. 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 Do you know what time you'll leave London in the morning? Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I shall be leaving here at 4 a.m. Wow, she's not even gonna
What?
sleep. I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station. Absolutely not. Sorry? I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow. Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible. Even though, like me, I'm sure you will find it hard to sleep. Ugh. But please, for me, do try. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Not ready. You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean?
Wires, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh my, I nearly forgot.
Sorry.
Please, I want you to have this. What is that? Some huge bundle of documents. It's the ones about the case. It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus. The McGilded case. It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windibank's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with that omnibus case, in ways that are not yet completely apparent.
True.
So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about this case for you. With everything else she's had to think about. Susato-san still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting. It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina. Thank you so much, Susato-san. I will do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world. I'm fine. Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure. What? Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there. Oh, ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself. Jeez. Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room. Susato-san, I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night. Wait. She threw me in my emotions. In my emotions, she threw me. That's so rude. What was that? A secret technique of mine. The Susato shutdown. Shutdown? Please, I implore you. I hate this. I hate this game. She's right, though. If we have to voice our goodbyes. No! I'm fine.
I don't know how to help.
I'm just gonna suffer. You're good.
Oh, I want to help. You're suffering. I don't want you to do that.
I'm very soggy now.
Oh.
Oh, look at her!
Upside down.
Upside down!
We have recently been flipped and we are still emotionally, like, strained
I
from this.
know. We're compromised. I won't be able to hold back my tears. Susato-san. Worst game ever. Ugh. It truly had been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us, and learning the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted, and yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. I am so sick of crying over this! Ah! Yuck. Crying is gross. But I forced myself to close my eyes. And as cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind, eventually, my fatigue triumphed and I fell into a deep sleep. So many dots for the sleep-ins.
Look, we gotta find something that'll cheer you up.
No.
I know just the thing.
Throwing shit at my screen. Look, it's not even a to
Another
be
scene.
continued. Oh my god.
Don't worry. Game knows what you need, and so do I.
Oh god. 17th April, The Small Hours, St. Sinners Hospital, Ward 3. Is Sholmes back with us? Who is this?
I don't remember. I think it's you.
Okay. Yes, I quite understand. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. It's fine. That is a great weight off my mind.
Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we have discussed.
Sholmes? What are you up to, buddy? Thank you so much. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes.
On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine.
You are so sus, sir.
I bid you farewell and Godspeed. My dear madam.
Wah!
To be continued. Got a job for you.
I'm gonna save this. Oh,
We made it.
I'm suffering. Oh my god.
Welcome
Is
to
Sholmes-
trial.
Is Sholmes gonna be our judicial assistant? Like, what's about to happen here? Like, oh my god. Or Iris, maybe? Will they let 10-year-olds work in a courtroom? She's not even old enough to, like, get a job. Well, it's Victorian England. Maybe she can get a job in a factory
child
or
labor
something.
laws are
Child labor laws, exactly.
little non-existent.
Oh, God. Okay, let me go back. It's gonna try to start things, but I'll get out of it. Don't worry about it. No. I hate this. I hate this. Get out.
The one
fuck
line we
out.
get
Get the fuck
is
out.
suffering.
Back to title.
Get out
the
of
fuck
here.
Out.
Run.
Yep, say fuck you. Yes.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh
Oh, we're in the hospital.
dear. We are.
Okay. With like a little candle.
Well,
Jeez.
you made it.
Did I?
Well, I mean, we got to the end of the investigation phase.
Soggy mess. Oh god, now we gotta
There
do
is-
the trial.
There is only the trial remaining. We go
Is
to
it
war.
is it long? Is the trial long?
I
Is that a
it's
spoiler?
tough
I'm
for
sorry.
me. No, well, no. It's not a spoiler. It's tough for me to measure trials because, unlike the investigations, we do not always perfectly keep pace with the built-in partitions.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's that then.
Yep.
Guess that's that, guys.
We got there.
I made it. Oh, ugly crying happened.
True.
Let me see if there's anything interesting going on Twitch that I can send someone off to view. Oh, I can't breathe.
Just take some inhales. Just stabilize, please.
It's true. I actually...
I'm also looking. I don't have anything.
I found one I wanted to, and then I saw the description. I was like, oh, they're not actually playing the game. They're playing a fan game based on it. So I'm like, I don't want spoilers. I might just go to bed. I'm so exhausted. I cried. I did my time. Alright, so next week might be weird, guys. Definitely Monday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Not sure which yet. Probably Tuesday? Probably
All right.
Tuesday? I don't know yet. We'll figure it out.
Whatever it takes.
But we will get a little more Ace Attorney in before my big convention adventure. Number 3. Number 3.
Number 3.
I am just soulless and dead on the inside over it, but number 3. Yeah. You got anything exciting coming up?
Nothing specific. The August inconvenience, I believe, is over. You can't really control the month of August, but
That's
I
fair.
see no, like, immediate interferences in the coming times. I'm gonna try and stabilize my schedule with everything that happened. I think this is like a good, like, spring cleaning opportunity for me in a sense.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't have any, like, super crazy plans or anything so much. I think I'm just gonna try and, like lock in and do some good either streaming or project work. I got this whole documentary I want to do.
Yeah.
Midterm plans in the future, though, is that documentary. Factorio's big DLC is going to be a party, and Ascella and I are going to do that.
Gonna do it. I'm gonna learn how to play Factorio.
Yeah. But yeah, the future is the future, and we're going to future it.
Yeah. Even if the game is sad, it's not the end for this dynamic
the
duo.
game.
Yeah. It's also not the end of the game, it's true.
Yeah, we got, like, the second game.
We do have a second game, in fact. We do, in
And
fact,
then
have
the
more
rest of
shelves
the
to
entire
go.
dang series. We've got, like,
Yeah.
at least 1 or 2 years of Ace Attorney in the backlog.
I hope you guys are not sick of either of us. I hope Exceptions fans are not sick of me. I hope my fans are not sick of Exception. I don't see how you ever could be, but like...
I think we're a good compliment to each other's vibes. You're
Yeah.
hyper energetic. I'm sort of like an ambient soup.
Soup!
I'm soup.
I had soup
You're
for
like the
lunch.
stuff in the soup that makes it flavorful. I'm the broth.
Gotcha. I'm like just some weird noodle hanging out in there. Just one singular really long noodle. Kind of making it awkward for people, right? Like you're trying to eat this soup and this noodle just keeps going. That's me. 100% that's me.
It's like at some point this is not soup and it's just spaghetti, but like
It's just spaghetti, very wet spaghetti. But alas, that is how it be. Well, thank you guys for joining us for another great Ace Attorney. Sorry this is ending slightly early, but I want to try to end it before the ad break, so...
yeah, and I don't think it would be like vibe appropriate to go to an escapade after that emotional event.
Oh my god, my sinuses are just not having it right now anyway, so... Ooh, I'm an ugly crier, guys. That was pretty dignified crying for me, actually, as far as me crying goes. I almost lost it a little bit there for a minute, but...
yeah.
I kept it together, mostly. Mostly. Alright, well, we will see you guys next time. I'm trying to think. No, I don't really have any plans other than just riding it out until the con and doing my normal streams next week. Might be Tuesday, might be Wednesday for Great Ace Attorney. It just depends on when I have to wake up on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Farewell.